the true story of Cinderella.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She had two wicked stepsisters who...
Wicked stepsisters? Really? What a lie. Cinderella was the one who was wicked.
And saying Cinderella was beautiful isn't even fair. She got a magical makeover from her godfather.
So if you want to know the true story of Cinderella, then listen up.
Because this is what really happened.
It was the day of the Princess Granball, and Cinderella was eating breakfast with her kind stepmother and her two lovely stepsisters, Anastasia and Rosella.
Cinderella, dear, could you please pass the tea? No, I might tip a nail.
Cinderella, would you all make me an Oliver and Mobile speech this morning?
Are you kidding me, Anastasia? I'm not touching guinea pig poo. You know I can't stand your oversized version of Ruffle. Cinderella, I've doing pumpkin for the Princess Ball. Would you mind lending me a hand after lunch? No can do, Drizella. The pumpkins clash with my outfit.
No matter how nice Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters tried, no matter how reasonable their requests, Cinderella only cared about one thing.
Herself.
I haven't been shopping in like almost 24 hours. I don't have anything to wear to the ball. Now, sweetie, it can't be that bad. How about your white dress with silver sequins? I wore that to Ariel's birthday party 3 years ago. Then what about your pink gown with ruffles and lace? Ruffles and lace? Are you serious? Those are so totally last week. Don't you have any fashion sense? Well,
Zap, sizzle, poof!
there was a flash of light. A crackle of noise.
A violent burst of gray smoke. A short, white-haired man in a black and red robe appeared in the middle of the dining room table.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. What do you need me to do?
Who in the world are you?
Cinderella's fairy godfather, of course. Do you recognize my wand? Who cares about your wand? You put in my birthday. And the godfather looked down. Sure enough, the pointy toe of one shoe had stabbed through Cinderella's buttered toast. Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. My zap, sizzle, poof makes it hard to see where I'm landing. Cinderella rolled her eyes and snatched a slice of toast from Anastasia's plate. Whatever, just don't let it happen again. Now get to work. I need a dress.
Whoosh!
The godfather waved his wand. A cloud from the sky came down. It wove itself around Cinderella and formed a high-waisted white gown.
Do you expect me to go barefoot?
Whoosh for your foot!
Two thin streams of water flew from a fountain in the courtyard. Crystal clear glass slippers suddenly sparkled like diamonds on Cinderella's dainty feet.
Now how am I going to get to the ball? I can't walk in these things. Bibbidi bobbidi poo. All this stuff is for you.
Sapara! Ching! Poof!
Within a few magical minutes, Cinderella was getting ready to go to the grand ball. However, her stepsisters and stepmother weren't too happy about some of the godfather's decisions. That was my best pumpkin for the county fair. And now you turned it into a coach?
My guinea pigs, they're giant fuzzy horses!
I don't know where the oval-headed coach driver with the white helmet came from, but has anyone seen my hair leg? Cinderella had nothing left to do. She spent the rest of the day lounging around the house while her stepsisters scrubbed the guinea pig's cage, put weeds in the pumpkin patch, and did dozens of other chores.
That evening, Cinderella climbed into her pumpkin coach. She didn't bother offering her exhausted stepsisters a ride.
But, zap, sizzle, poof!
Just as the coach was about to pull away from the house, Cinderella's godfather reappeared like a rabbit from a magician's hat.
Oh, Cinderella, dearie, sorry to bother you, but I nearly forgot. The magical makeover ends at midnight. Be sure to leave the ball before the clock strikes 12. Guinea pigs get kind of moody after being turned into horses.
Duh, I know horses can't tell time. Everyone knows that.
And with that, the coach rattled away, thus billowing from the ground as the guinea horses pounded toward the palace. As the coach faded from sight, the godfather shook his head and disappeared in a puff of smoke. Cinderella's stepmother turned to Anastasia and Drizella. Could you girls keep an eye on Cinderella at the ball? I'm not sure she paid attention to the whole bells at midnight thing.
Sure, Mom, we can help.
And Cinderella's stepsister began a long, dusty trek to the prince's palace.
Of course you all know about the grand ball, as soon as Cinderella arrived, the prince was smitten and asked her to dance.
They danced all night long. Cinderella lost track of time. Blah, blah, blah.
Ball!
Cinderella, it's almost midnight.
Ball!
You need to leave.
Ball!
Quick, before the spell runs off.
Ball!
Naturally, Cinderella ignored her stepsister's advice.
Leave? Are you kidding? You know this is my favorite song.
Cinderella continued to waltz around the ballroom as the clock chimed on.
5 chimes. 6.
7. By the 8th chime, Cinderella's white gown began to fade.
By the 9th chime, small beads of water began forming around Cinderella's glass slippers. And by the 10th chime,
What's going on?
Two angry guinea pigs scampered up the prince's suit and chomped down on his rolling nose like a pair of miniature rabbits.
no! Run, Cinderella, run!
On the 11th chime, Cinderella sprinted from the ballroom. The prince followed after her, tugging a guinea pig from the tip of his nose.
Wait, come back. The palace doesn't usually have rats.
Cinderella kept running.
I'll call the royal exterminator.
As Cinderella stumbled down the palace stairs, one of the glass slippers dropped from her foot. She didn't stop.
The prince bent and picked up the slipper, hoping he could use it to find Cinderella.
But, boom! The clock's 12th and final chime reverberated into the night.
Huh? The glass slipper melted away. It dripped through the prince's fingers and made a puddle on the palace stairs. The last thing the prince saw was Cinderella running barefoot down the dusty road.
Dashing past a large pumpkin and a hard-boiled egg.
Two
Squealing guinea pigs
chased after her.
But at least some of us will live happily ever after.
The end.
A winter collection of haikus by Nadine. Blanket of snow outside, several snowflakes fall from the sky. Christmas Eve is here. Stockings are up by the fireplace. Cookies are ready. Blizzards and snowstorms come and go as we wait for spring sunlight and birds.
A Wintry Wonderland by Catherine Cabot. My picture of a wintry wonderland is a beautiful bright blanket of snow, glistening from treetops and rooftops to the ground below, with a cup of warm hot chocolate and little marshmallows dancing like sugar plum fairies on top. Now there is so much about winter and wintry wonderlands we all just love, so much like the smell of pine bringing a sense of calmness to the air, and the sounds of nature whispering, "Hush, be still, now they're there."
Don't ever give up on yourself or your dreams. You're worthwhile and always will be. March 20th, 1928, a boy was born with not an ounce of hate. 1946, Great Lakefield High School he went to learn some new tricks. June 9th, 1952, Joan Rogers said I do. February 19th, 1968, a show was created destined to be great. 895 episodes later, February 27th, 2003, he was sadly set free. His happiness still inspires, so let's remember Mr. Rogers. Thank you, Mr. Rogers.
A snowy Christmas. Cookies and hot cocoa right in front of the fire while I watch the snow get higher and higher. While I watch, I look around, waiting for some kind of sound. I wait and wait, but no Santa yet, so I think of all the things I will get. I fall asleep and start to dream, and then I wake with a scream. Then I go downstairs and see all of the things waiting for me. After I open all of them with joy, I take one last look at my favorite toy. I play with my presents all day long and end the day with a joyful song. Happy holidays.
Winter by Dylan Jordan. Winter is winter and winter is cold, and I mold the snow together to make a snowman. I slide down the hill in a sled, then I go home and get in my bed. I fall out of my bed, I slid down the stairs, and into the wall I go. I scream, "Winter! Winter is here!" I eat breakfast and go back outside, and I sled down the hill too many times. I bonk my head and get in the bed. I take a minute to get out of the bed, and outside I go again. I slide down the hill and into a tree. A bird snacks on my coat, but at least it isn't a goat. Winter is winter, and it's a time to have fun.
Christmas by Emma. Oh, Christmas, it's the best of all. In the winter and in the fall. We eat a lot of cookies and stuff up on sweets. After all those sweets, you go on diet, only beets. When Santa comes all bold and fat, comes down with his Christmas hat. That's all I have to say. Goodbye, Santa Claus.
A winter in Ohio, doesn't that sound nice? Even in the snow and on the ice. We get 15 inches of snow or even more. Gather by the fire, make some s'mores. Sledding is really the best part. You remember it like a memory in your heart. When it gets below -5 degrees, we get a snow day and then we freeze. Ohio is really the best place to be. There is so much to do and a lot to see.
There once was a man named Joe, who very much liked the look at Rose. He saw many bows on the wrecks and saw the movie Nothing Attacked. Soon when he was going back, he fell. Crash, bash, boom. He fell in the mud and said, if only I could get up. Soon a man said, I will help you up. He was wearing red just like his bed. Now he don't like rows of bows no more, and he sat down and ate a snow.
Ode to Santa. Santa is nice, but he ate my rice. He really likes cookies and gives presents to Wookiees. He has ears and also a beard. He rides in a sleigh pulled by reindeers that go neigh. He has a cat that lays on a doormat, plays with his cat, but the cat is not fat. He leaves you presents without a door, and sometimes gives you a good smile, and rides away saying Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Ode to Water by Caleb Mulligan. Oh water, you are so white, clear as a tear on a Sunday night, shimmering very bright. Whenever I am thirsty, you are always there, with ice cubes in a blocky square. Whenever I am warm and think of the pool, I can't help but start to drool. Oh water, you are so cool.
Bloth by Kate. There once was a sloth named Bloth. His best friend was a large brown moth. Once they went canoeing, that's all they were doing, that sloth named Bloth and his friend Moth. Ode to Toast. Toast, toast, so very warm and yummy. Toast, toast, so very good in my tummy. Toast, toast, so very good with butter. Toast, toast, so very easy to cutter. Toast, toast, so very good and yummy.
Ode to Honesty by Mac McGowan. Honesty, 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 the best thing that can be. Honesty, 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 oh please come to me. Honesty, 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 definitely the best way. Honesty, 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 without it the world would be gray. Honesty, 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 you showed his boss. Honesty, 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 what would we do if you were lost?
Giving thanks. Giving thanks shows lots of love, so that means you will not shove. When I tell you this tonight, you will not get in a fight. This night might be very long, after you might sing a song. You might start to hear some ringing, after you might be singing. So here's the story I must tell, after you might hear a bell. Once upon a time, a man got a fine. If he didn't pay, he couldn't stay. They are a family of 2 and never heard the word boo. The keepers wanted them to leave. All they did was weave. Yarn and string they used, but still they stayed glued to their chairs and couches, which had a lot of pouches. Their hearts were in those raggedy things. At the royal palace they bowed to their kings. Off with their heads, one of the kings said. Now you might be in a bend, but that, my friend, is the end.
Hello there. My ode is to Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm wrong. Ode to Obi-Wan, the space Jesus who says, hello there, at a certain point of view. He is a bold one. He will do what must be done. He chains a hair, he truly cares, but most of the time he says, hello there. He knows when something is so uncivilized. He knows when things are impossible. He flies half a ship, he always has happy landings, but he has a high ground. Santa's Poems by Paxton. Santa eats cookies of yours, and somehow he gets in with no doors. He plants presents under the tree, and he leaves with Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Santa rides in a sleigh. He flies unrealistically with magical reindeer. He wears a red suit, and he has a long beard.
Ode to TV, Sanjana Sakwa. TV, 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 cartoons and movies. TV, 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 black and white or colored screens. TV, 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 oh what a pretty thing. TV, 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 entertainment and theme. TV, 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 such an awesome thing. TV, 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 Netflix and Disney. TV, 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 animation and reality. TV, 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 lots of documentaries. TV, 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 remote control, I see. TV, 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 not always you see. TV, 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 I should probably leave.
Ode to the Ground by Wyatt Thompson. Oh ground, how hugely big you are. How you have grass and, guess I don't know a rhyming word for grass. Anyway, back to the poem. Oh ground, how you are opposite to the ocean and the water. You are so amazing, just like a mountain. How you hold up trees like easy peas in a pot. The difference between you and water is that water is not wet, but everything it touches is wet, and that you are dry and can fry in your concrete. People can also fall on you and break their back. Thank you, Ground, for this random man.
3 Poems of Girdle Done by Alex Hutton. There once was a boy named Gibberish John. He had a swan named Girdle Done. One day that swan flew up a cliff. So John tried too, and I was gone. Ode to Girdle. Girdle, oh Girdle, what would we do without you? Flying at unrealistically high speeds, fighting crime, looking for danger, what would we do without you? Girdle the Swan. There once was a swan named Girdle Done. One day that swan found a boy named John. She landed next to him, and he said, "Diddle, diddle, diddle." Maybe I should stay here, she thought.
Neil the cat. Neil the cat, you are a brat, spilling water on your mat, climbing up the Christmas tree, knowing everyone can see. You killed my beloved fish, trying to add it to your dinner dish, lounging around like a king when everyone's busy cleaning your things. Even though you are a brat, technically you're still my cat.
A Merry Jerry Christmas by Andrew. A Jerry is a person who's bad at skiing. Renting brand new skis, a helmet, poles, and boots. It's free in the morning, and owls are making hoots. Going skiing now over at Boston Mills. Skiing really fast, falling down the hills. Flying through the sky, trying to do tricks. Landing ungracefully, landing on huge sticks. Trying a black diamond, doing the biggest fail. Kind of doing well, but I just had a yard sale. Picking up my equipment, tripping over my skis, rolling down the hill. I hope I don't fall into trees.